who are you, man? Give us an in and out on the how much you make a month, man. How much you turn around? Not really how much you make, but how much do you bring in with this business? You know, my man. We want to know. Some people want to know. You know, what I mean, is trucking and transportation really worth it? What's the ins and outs on it?
Well, to me, it's worth it. It's what I do. I do it 7 days a week. I have no vacations. I don't really have any downtime. Right now, me being new and starting this business, I got to make sure I take every opportunity that I can to put my business, first. Everything else, I gain on the back end.
Okay.
Since I've been in business on paper, subcontracting through this um multi-million dollar company.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. I ain't know if I could, you know, what I mean, get too deep. My fans get too deep, but I wanted to ask you, like, is it a multi-million dollar company type deal, or is it chopped up into years? Like, how's everything?
Well, the company that I work for, I'm not again gonna say the name,
Yeah.
but yes, they are a multi-million dollar company. Um, well known around the United States. I subcontract for them in Atlanta. So I own a whole um, district in Atlanta that I provide service to, and nobody provides that type of service in that zip codes that we do but us. So let's say since September,
Mhm.
I've made $253,000.
Oh man,
I'm
happy
averaging
September. We in December, guys. Y'all do the math. That's quick. It's 30 day quick. That's quick.
I'm averaging anywhere between 20 to 25, $26,000 a week.
Most def. Okay, most def.
So it's good. Gross to make over $1 million in my first year.
Okay.
I'm estimated net to make almost half a million on my first year.
That's more than we seeing, man. That's more than we seeing, man. You know what I mean? And there's ways to do it. Like I tell y'all, like he said, he just local. He stay around. You know what I mean? He don't have to like most everybody think like you have to go over the road. We can't speak on his company, but
No,
he sub. Yeah, you can't.
I cross no
Yeah,
state
you can't. You can't.
lines.
He crossed no state lines. He stay in one jurisdiction, right?
One jurisdiction.
See, look at that, man. Making a multi, working for a multi-million dollar company and making a million, multi-millions over years and hey, probably 2 or 1 year, it's still good because you know what I mean. Most people over the road don't even make that. You know what I mean. Most companies over the road don't make that. That's why I tell y'all, man. It don't always have to be about a box truck. It don't always have to be like you say. It don't always have to be about a box truck and about semi. It can be a shoot. You can be delivering bread. You can be delivering people packages. You can be delivering everything. I'm more think what he's saying is it's all about your work ethic and how you put, you know what I mean, how you put it down on the slab, man, about your business and all that, right? Because you go at it, man. You know what I mean? Like you said, you don't have no days off, ain't no days off, ain't really no sick days. Is
No,
you sick, you gotta
you,
get it,
you
huh?
still be sick at work.
Dang, man, you sick, you gotta get it, man. But that's what's up, man. All right, so we're gonna get on to the next question. We're gonna go over your top 10 tiers on transportation. So tell me more about your company. Tell me about your company and what all it took started up, or what you know what made you want to do this trucking thing, a transportation thing. What's going on?
All right. Well, I started my business in October of 2020. And what I mean by starting, I really just sat on a computer, came up with my business name, and I went ahead and had some prearrangements through a big corporation to deliver packages. But first, I know I needed to have everything on paper. So back in October of 2020, I made sure I had my LLC. I made sure I was incorporated. I made sure that I had all my insurance information together, that I had my trucking liability, made sure I had all my documentations with the state. So when the time came, I wouldn't be trying to just present that information to who needed it. I would
Okay.
already have it and just be waiting for them to tell me this is what they need.
Okay, okay, okay. That sounds good. See, y'all gotta make sure y'all have y'all documents ready. But have y'all do it, you know what I mean? You can't be coming to these people like Mr. Keith already knew. You can't be coming to these people without your documents, man. They're gonna look at you like a fool, right?
Correct.
Correct. They're gonna look at you like a fool. What kind of freight or anything that y'all pull with your transportation company? Like, what do y'all do?
Well, I run an average of about 10 plus trucks a day in Atlanta. And
So y'all based out of Atlanta?
right, my company is based out of Atlanta. I haul all types of freight, door to door, business to business. I can deliver furniture, food goods, hazardous materials, medicine, clothing, you name it. I will deliver it all, whether it's door to door or business to business, as well as pick it up.
Okay, okay, okay. You say you based out of Atlanta, y'all. You know what I mean? Based out of Atlanta, it's a bunch of it's plenty of zip codes in Atlanta. So tell me this right here, man. We got the Christmas tree in the background going on. What is it like for the holidays for your company and your business, man? Is it some truckers, man, they coming in, they saying right now they ain't doing so good. Some companies is, some companies are, you know what I mean? Some have to come out the road. I think you around Atlanta, right? The Atlanta district. And
Correct.
okay. So what is it like for the holidays for y'all, man?
Well, for me and my company, uh, volume wise, for what we deliver, usually doubles. So the opportunity to make money is there. This is what we consider our busy season.
Okay.
So my normal 10 trucks, I might have to run 16 plus trucks to in order to service the volume that we have to do. That's also including bringing on new employees
Right, right, right.
for the holidays.
Okay, okay. So it doubles then, huh? It just it's real thick around this time, man. He said it's real thick around this time. How do you like to find workers? Like workers around this time, do they thin or do they come? Like what's going on with that, man?
Oh,
With the workers?
well, with any company, you're going to have some type of turnaround. It just depends on kind of where you're looking for your new employees. A lot of people I know with today's society, a lot of people will look for Indeed, people will look for social media, but I like to try to use the current employees that I already have. I try to like use word of mouth, or I'm looking for certain characteristics in certain drivers because a turnaround again sometimes can be high, and you never know what a true new employee's intentions are until you are able to fill them out. So I do use Indeed somewhat.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. I was about to ask you what you feel about Indeed. Do you feel like it'd be a waste? It'd be a waste or what?
No, it's a gateway. So let's say I might have 100 applicants, but out of that 100, I'm looking for the top employee that I can find.
Right,
So out of, let's say, if I hire 10 off Indeed, I might get one, but without Indeed, I don't have 10 to begin with.
right. Most definitely. Yeah.
So I try to do like word of mouth. I look at other different companies and other different transportation businesses that kind of use source drivers like trash can drivers. They make 60 some $1,000 a year to drive, and pick up trash.
Right.
But the man on the back dumping the cans,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a CDL. But if he can dump 100 trash cans all day long in the cold, in the rain, in the heat, in the snow, he would love to make more money versus just being on the
Versus
back
being
of
in the
that truck.
truck around some stink trash. You know what I mean? Around some stink trash. That's most
Right.
definitely. I never even looked at it that way. You know what I mean? I never looked at it. And they do be some hard workers. They got to keep jumping on and off of the truck just to, get trash and have to sit around that trash all day, man. You know what I mean? So, never looked at it that way. That's a good gem to think about how to find your workers too for you guys companies when y'all opening up y'all companies over here, y'all. Um, Another thing, man. Kind of ties into that. What are some of the complaints from the drivers like? Because every job has its ups and downs, like you say. Every job has its ups and downs. Like, what are some of the complaints? Because what I mean, if everybody's staying local, what are some of the things that some of the drivers like to whine about and cry about?
Within my company, I think some of the biggest complaints is no different from any other business. All drivers want more money,
Yeah.
more money. Less days off, well, more days off and more money. So it's just about trying to find certain individuals that produce a certain type of characteristic again that benefits your company, because your employees have to have the same vision as you. If my employees don't have my vision, then they're going to exploit their own vision of what they want to do and what they feel is needed for your company. So I'm looking for my employees to, have a little bit of me in them. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
It makes it easier for me to communicate with them and stay active and keep up with them, because they're truly the ones that, determine whether my company succeeds or not. I can prepare for anything, but if my driver's unhappy, then my companies end up financially gonna be unhappy. But I believe, most workers want more money.
More money. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's most definitely. Nobody don't want. You know what I mean? Everybody want the most out of
Right.
anything they can get, man. Everybody want the most. But you got to do the work. You know what I mean? Like Miss Q saying, you got to do the work. You get paid for what you do around here. Don't nobody get anything for free. You got to want to come in. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing. It plays a big role. I got a big question for you though. This is
Gotta
my
answer.
big question, oh man. This is my big question. Now, I do credit repair personally. Robinson's Financial Academy. That's my credit consultant. You know what I mean? I talked to you about a couple of grants. You know what I mean? Me and you conversated before this video about a couple of grants. I'm supposed to apply for you a couple of them for your business. You're gonna give me the opportunity to work with them in this company. But how do you feel on? And I won't feel no type of way because I repair credit. I won't feel no type of way. But do you feel like in this transportation business, do you feel as do you get that these companies have to start off using a credit, or is it a way they can use straight cash? Did they save up? What's your opinion on it? 'Cause some people be like, man, you better use the man money, man. You know what I mean? You better use the man money. Some people be like, don't use the man money. Some people be like, man, save your money and use all the money that you have. Like, I want to know the ins and outs. These are fans. They want to know the ins and outs on like what you feel on that. You know what I mean about the credit wise.
Well, society presents to us that you need great credit, especially business credit. If you're trying to start a business, um, great, wonderful. Um, what I'm saying is it's not impossible. So, for example, my credit score ain't the best. All right. So I just recently started this business, so I really have no business credit. So how do I fund my business? You have to look for the open doors. They're not in plain sight. I believe, yeah, getting a credit loan, if your credit is good, is of course a easy win if you want to do it that way. But I started a business with no credit, no business
So you started
loan,
actually with no credit.
no credit at all.
He ain't use no credit at all. See, he ain't use no credit at all. You know what I mean? Like he said, he ain't use no credit at all. He used, apparently, if he ain't use no credit, he used straight cash then. So you use straight credit, cash,
I
right?
use straight cash, savings.
Savings. Okay, okay, okay. See, like some people say, hey, you can do it without credit. My man Keith here, he used straight cash and keep it rolling. You know what I mean? Keep it rolling. I mean, he was doing obviously doing good, man. You know, he got a multi-million-dollar business. You know what I mean? And business is going good, right?
Business going good.
Business going dang on good. That's what I'm talking about. What would be some advice you would give though to some of the transportation companies coming up in the rise? You
You
know,
you got to make sure that you know what it is that you want to do. Transportation industry is not an industry where you can be real adventurous. You have to, once you commit, you have to know that that's what it is that you want to do. So there's so many different um, elements when it comes to transportation. You can haul and deliver all kind of goods and products, but you have to decide in the beginning when you're creating your business, or after you've created your business, to decide what line of transportation I want to go in. Is it going to be 18 wheelers, box trucks? Is it going to be cargo vans? Is it going to be just my employees' individual cars, whatever it may be. All of it's considered transportation and servicing goods, but you just got to make sure that you know that this is a type of industry of part in transportation that I want to go into. Because once you start here and then say, oh, well, I don't know, I'm gonna change my mind, or I'm open to anything, you leave too many gaps, where it makes it that much more difficult for you to be successful. Because you're trying to dibble and dabble into everything versus concentrating on just one road.
Right. Okay. Well, there y'all have it. Robinson family, Mr. Keepson gave you 10 steps, 10 of his perspective, from his perspective, on how he would run a transportation business. And he dropped some good gems, you know what I mean? It's all about if y'all gonna listen to him or work from him, my man. We're gonna let you head on out, Mr. Q. You
I
know what I mean? It was
appreciate it.
nice
I
having you,
appreciate it.
man. And we're gonna slide on out of here, man. Be ready for the next episode coming. We keep y'all running every day. Peace.